Well, good afternoon, good evening. Or if you're in another country and it's just starting to pop up, good morning. Well, what we got going on here is we have these four maps to take a look at. They all have required downloads from the top to the bottom. What you see on the page there, the top map has 43 required mods. The next map down has 11 required mods, and the bottom two maps have 10 required mods. So that's where we're sitting at right now. We'll be taking a look at that just a second. I just happened to get a message in. I'm just going to check what it was. And it wasn't my wife. So I thought she was telling me to come down out here to cop, but it wasn't. I didn't read the message. I was just getting away from the Snoop Dogg ringtone that gets me demacked in several countries. Alright, what does she have to say? Alright, just a smiley face. So she'll be coming home shortly. And we will start off. Okay. We're going to start off at the bottom of the list down here, because these are the bottom three are cross-platformatted, and the other one is PC only. So we're going to start off with the combs. I've already got everything preloaded in. Okay, the combs is 274.52 megs, has 10 required download mod. For me, I only had to do 2 because I've already got too many dang mods to begin with. So, but the Rolling Fields of Michigan we'll be looking at next. That's 104.64 megs with 10 required mods. And if you hear me muting my mic here and there, is because I'm sick and I don't want to sit here and sniffle too hard in your ear or, cough or whatever. I just don't want to be that sick person right there in your ear. Yeah, these load awful quick since I don't have that many mods, and I like it. They load really quick. And we are off. Let's see what this map has to offer us here at the combs. Okay, let me get back to, here's our truck. Okay, we are here at our start. Well, we're not here at the start farm. We're here at the dealership. And for your start farm, you do get plot number, lucky number 13, and you get plot number 1. These are the two that you do get. And they're kind of far apart from each other, but they are right off a main highway, so it isn't going to be that bad of a drive. So let's get... Oh, I like this little tractor. This thing's fun. Let's get to something else. Let's get to the pickup, which is way up top. So let's get back to our farm. I want to be back on our farm. What is this out here? Ah, we got a baler way out here. Wow. So let's get to a tractor. Enter vehicle. And let's take a look at what kind of vehicles you actually do have in this farm. You've got the pickup and you've got the small tractor and the even smaller tractor. Let's see, 130 horse and 75 horsepower. You got front implements. You own a forklift. You got front loader tools. You've got a plow and a power harrow. You have a seeder, tedder, windrow, and a mower. There's the bale that we found, and there is your bale hauler. And there is your straw blower. So, that's what you get for vehicles. And let's jump into that tractor, since that's about the only vehicle we got real close by. And let's tag this place and see how long it takes to get there. It should be just right up this road, so. Should we get right up this road right here? Just get out here to the road and go right on up it. But before we go too far, let me jump into this, get in construction, and let you see that you can rename that cow shed, but not sell it. Okay, this should be on your property, so you can't sell it. Can't. Okay, you can sell that cow shed. But some of them you can, some of them you can't. It all depends. You own it, but you can't sell it, type thing. You had to drive off your property. Whoa. Got a little bit of a drive off the property, not bad. But to get over to your other property, I haven't even tried this yet, so you're going to be trying it with me. I hope it's okay. We'll get there. And of course, my wife is coming down the driveway now. Got ourselves the mill right there, it looks like. Is he going to do the swoot and squat? Squat? Nope, he didn't? That's good. All right. Okay, so here is your field. Can you cut through here to get to it? Pretty much. No, you cannot. Not unless you have forward drive. And I don't. And alt. Yes, I do have that on. I'll run over here and jump over this fence and drop it. Alright, I gotta go run out and grab my coffee. I'll be right back and I'll finish up this map tour. I hate doing these tours and then all of a sudden I got everybody wanting something. Alright. I just had the coffee from my wife. And now we will finish up on our tour. Now that I got everything inside that she needed me to help with. Nope, happy wife, happy life. Sorry, guys. 2,000 meters over there, so it's still got a ways. I didn't really cut through on anything. So, I'm halfway there. But there is a lot of grass fields on this. So if you take the shortcut, you can get to your other field real quickly, but NPCs, players walking around. Main roads out there. Oh, fenced. Oh, bummer deal. Let's see, what can I do? Oh, yeah. The tractor knows how to do stunts. Yes.
Like, you can hold your britches.
Oh no, he's bitching because he just come in the house. Haven't heard or seen hide nor hair of him yet. And now he's bitching for food because he's in the house. I've been outside numerous times, haven't seen hide nor hair of him. Alright. watch out for NPCs on your yard. So, there is your field. Oh, I got cool little goats out on it. And sheep. I hear a sheep. You hear goats? So this is our goat farm. Yep, sheep pasture. Right here. So if you don't want to have to deal with sheep, sell the pasture. Or sell the sheep, eat the pasture. But on your crop map, come on. We do have no extra crops on this. It's mainly grasslands. Here's your field, number 1, and nothing on it. The only other field is cotton up here. And your crop calendar, it all looks pretty much the same. And you got a cow pasture, you have a cow barn, you have your sheep barn, which we were just at. That's on the other side of the... And then you got a cow stalling and a sheep pasture. And contracts. They got some bale contracts, some deadwood, some irrigation, mowing, rock removal, special contracts, supply, transport, and tedder grass, wood transport. So, got quite a few contracts here. And you own a grain mill, and available is the sawmill. That is your productions on here. And let's go take a look at peas. If I remember right, this one, yeah, I mean, they don't offer you the full crop price either. So, and this is the one with the normal crop calendar where you start in August. So, not too bad. I mean, it is a beautiful map. Let's get into build mode because I like flying around in this with build mode. It does have its perks and good roads. Good road system. Breakable rocks, watering areas. Got a fishing hole right here if you need. It's a big map. It's beautiful. Got a lot of water areas. Island out here. Good streams, trails. Edge of the map. It does all right. I mean, you can see where it drops off and where the water plane is and everything down below. So, well, it's not even a water plane. It's just a hole through the map. So.
So he needs lunch.
Hmm?
He needs lunch.
Yeah, he needs lunch, baby. But here is that map. Not a bad map. Not a bad map. So we are going to get out of this one. Throw a quick save in and then quit. Get into the other map. That is there for crossplay. Now, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save it because I did change up some mods, so I want to make sure I got a good save in with the new mods, so I don't have to sit there and try to grab those mods later. All right, we are going to move on to the rolling fields of Michigan. All right, I'm running 472 mods on this one. But this one is 104.64 megs, 10 required mods. I only had to download 7 of them personally, so at least they were good required mods. Give me some extras that I didn't have. Now, the one with 43, there's a lot of the mods that are there that you might have. I mean, out of the 43 of them on the last map that we're going to look at, I only had to download 9 of them. So don't be too terribly scared up with the mods unless you don't download too many mods. Me, I'm kind of a mod goblin. It ain't what?
No, I said
Was it froze?
No, look what's floating in it.
Oh.
They must have somehow gotten into his. They were in the lid. Header of.
Yeah.
I'm not feeding that to him.
I wouldn't either. Well, I might just stick it outside into a dish. Or just stick it outside and let some other animal eat it. Corrupted cat food. We won't feed our cat, but we'll throw it out for the the strays. Why let it go to waste? All right, now we are in the fields of Michigan. And you get a lot of good start. You start off right on your farm, right next to all these trailers. And one semi. I call it a semi because it's a cab over. If that didn't say international on the front of it, I would throw a Ford emblem on it and call it my last semi that I ever rode. You get a nice little pickup right over here. I do like this truck. And then in behind door number one is all your harvesting needs. Seeding, fertilizing, headers, trailers, seeders. All the good stuff that a growing farmer needs. And then we got your typical barn here. Hey, you bad cow, get back in your pasture. All right, and then what are you doing? Excuse me. Hey, fine, do what you want. All right, you've got a good mowing system. I like that. You've got the 2 tractors here that you own. You've got a baler. Why does it smell like you just cooked something?
I'm probably smelling his cat.
I know, it smelled like you just cooked like a pot pie. It smells good. And there is your spreader. I think that's a straw spreader. So that pretty much sums up your farm, except for this nice little red pickup over here. Alright, I do like how this map is. Now let's get into construction mode after we'll get into construction mode after we look at the crop calendar. Because right now, your crops, it's an atypical map, has everything that you need. Your crop calendar, it starts in August. It is your typical crop calendar. And now let's move on down to your cow barn. You got a lot of cows in here. You've got a lot of cows. And then contracts after being on the map for over a couple hours. You've got bale collecting, chafe, deadwood, fertilizing, harvesting, irrigation, rock removal, special contracts, supply and transport, and that is it. And you're available. You've got a bakery, carpentry, copper, dairy, grain, greenhouse, sawmill, spinnery, and tailor shop. And you own nothing. And on the prices, let's see here. We always try to stay with peas. Let's go with peas. And nope. Prices went down due to that mod. I think I got that mod for the price increase and decrease as as time goes on. Goes with the stock. So, all right. That will cover pretty much everything on that. So let's get out of this, get into here. And let's get into construction mode. All right. You can sell. And you can rename. We can't sell it because you got cows in there. And the cow fence you can't get rid of. And you can sell everything else on your farm. I don't think there's any fields on your farm, so in this one. And let's take a look around and see what it looks like here, guys. Got plenty of traffic. Let's head out here to this farm. It's got a good little garage. Oh, this is what's his name's place? All right. And you got yourself a barn here. Silent little farm. Looks like you got yourself a muddy area that you could actually go and play here with a little bit of water, mud. Drains right on off into here, off to the corner of the map. Or off to the edge of the map, I should say. Here's your corner. I like how they did some of these fields. They just, well, we need a strip right here. Why not? Let's just put one in. Good little lake. Nothing down here really. Got a house. Some more houses. Just a lot of good looking fields on this. Pretty wide map. Alright. Now, let's sink down into the woods here and see what it looks like for forestry. Alright, well, let's get... Not letting me all the way down. There we go. Close as I can get, guys. So that's your forestry right there. Ain't much. I mean, there is big open areas, so... Not too thick, not too thin. I ain't saying it's just right, but you got plenty of good fields. Let's get out of this. Let's hop back into the map. And let's see, what this Big Bertha's worth? 1 million. Wow, that big field for only 1 million. This one's going to be what, 600,000? 900,000. So yeah, 900,000. So if you want some big fields, you're going to be paying for them. Big grass field next to you, you're looking at 367,000. Little itty bitty spots out here for 9,000, 9,000, 22,000. A little bit bigger for 90 some odd thousand. There's that. And I don't think there was any one particular spot that you could buy the map. I did not see any of that. I've tried. I didn't see it. Nope, I'm not finding it. Yeah, there's no one particular spot to just buy everything on the map. I did like this, though. I did like this spot. They gave you that pasture right there and all this. It's kind of neat. I like that. But it's pretty, flat, open plain. You can jump up too high, get on your barn, wave at your neighbor type thing. It's one of those types. Here's your cultivator and everything in here, like we've already looked over. At least it's Massey this time around instead of a Fent or whatever, or a Claw. Okay. You got the one farm, and you got a couple other little places up in here. We can go check out town real quick. I mean, this is town. I mean, it's pretty plain. It's where all your facilities and everything are at, too. And where all the traffic's at. So, everything you want to buy. They even got a Moose. Moose Dairy down here. Alright. And Moose Dairy Incorporated. So you must be able to... Oh, look at that. The Moose disappears on the side of the wall. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it's supposed to actually do that. Well, that will conclude this map. Let's get a save in real quick and head to the next and last of the multiplayer maps that are out right now. And the next one is Gotcho Fields. 281.66 megs, 11 required downloads. Alright, now into Gotcho Fields. I got your fields. We'll get that going and get this loaded in. I've saved the biggest map, 700 and some odd megabytes, plus the 43 required downloads. Between these last three maps, there's supposed to be 31 downloads, and I had 12. So that's not bad. I had a total of 21 total download extra for the mods for these maps out of the 74. So I felt pretty good about that. And I also felt pretty bad about that because that means I'm a mod hog and I already had everything. So these maps did not scare me this time. The last map that we had that had over 60 download mods, that one put 40 of them on me. I didn't have to download 20 of them, already had that. So I'm thinking some of the mods from that last one probably were on this map too, so made it a little easier. Hang on a second. I had something kick in. Give me a second. Let me get this thing turned off over here. All right. Now that we're loading into this one, give me 1 second. You get a start farm here, and there is your fields. Nothing else on the map is yours as of right now, except for a little spot over there, but there is your fields. 1 second, I got a call coming in. All right. Here's your crop calendar. Nothing new to report there. But you are starting in February. Everything's kind of flipped. So December, January, February is your summer, and June, July, August is your winter. So you can, excuse me. Like I said earlier, please bear with me. I am sick. My wife, she's sick too, and she just got home from work. So So, with that being said, here on February, as you can see that dotted line down the center of that, you come down here to the corner. For some reason, I can't get my cursor to come out. So, let me. All right, there we go. I got it to come out finally. Sorry, guys, I am sicker than a dog. If you're going to go for two crops of corn, you'll have to plant September, October, so you can March or April, but leave some fields open in February. So if you're going to do some carrots, and then you can harvest in February. If you do like October, do some carrots, harvest in February, then you can turn around and put corn in that and harvest that in August. But here's your crop calendar. Nothing really special to it except for just the time has been switched around from February here to instead of August because of how their year runs. And you got a large cow barn. Oh, sorry. I hate being sick, guys. I am so sorry. Here's your contracts. After being a couple hours or so. You got deadwood, fertilizing, harvesting, irrigation, special contracts, stone picking, supply transport, and wood transport contracts. And available, you've got a dairy, a grain mill, spinnery, and a sugar mill. And what you own is nothing, so you don't have to worry about that. We'll get it down here, and we'll take a look at peas and oats. Oats looks pretty decent, little low. We'll go find peas real quick. Peas, yep, they're with the adjusted crop prices for the, I got that one mod in to where everything gets adjusted accordingly. Alright. So if the stocks are up or stocks are down, they go up or down, So, get over here into your garage. And you all know we got the pickup. There it is. Let me get back into that. Got a small tractor. This is a fit farm. And you got a medium tractor, and you got yourself a large tractor. And front loader implement, front bucket, and forks. And we got yourself that trailer. That soil cultivator seeder right there. And there's your Fint. And it has an 8,600, so you get a little extra, about 600 more than normal. And it's got your grain header. I thought I saw a corn header, but guess not. That might have been the other map. And you got yourself a water tank here and some weights for all three of your tractors. And then we'll get in construction mode. And yep, you can sell it. And you got fences over here. You can get into your removal demolition mode by hitting triangles you see up there. Boom, I can take it out. So you don't want your fences, you can take them out and you can sell everything on your farm, I think. I don't want to be misquoted. Yep, sell. Oh yeah. I don't know if this is the map, but let's find out. Fine, there we go. Okay, see, palm tree, you know how... Let's see here. Let's get to... No, that's not it. That's still not it. Alright, let's get to this, and let's get down here to our chainsaw, and we'll buy one. I mean, everybody kind of figures where I'm heading to with this, okay? Alright, pull out our chainsaw. No chainsaw marks, right? Nothing. Can't cut down. No, everybody knows this, right? But did you know that if you're in construction mode and you highlight the tree, you can sell it for $37. Now you got no more annoying palm tree. And you can go around. I mean, this is on our farm. Let's go try that. Okay. Oh, yeah. This map, I'm nowhere near done with you guys yet. Okay, we're out here. This isn't... Oh, wait. That might be part of our farm. So let's go find another one that's nowhere near our farm. Let's go... I love this road system. I mean, seriously, I do. He put trees in just right. I know we don't have sunflowers, so this isn't ours. If you don't own the land, you can't sell it. So, well, it means we're in this mode. Here's your train. It all is up at the top. And here is where you can sell your grain, put it on the train. And we'll follow the track. We'll take it up to the train here. Huh. That wasn't there before, the 3 tractors. That's kind of sick. So that came in. Alright, cool. So there's that train. It's supposed to be a working train. But that will take you throughout the middle of the map. I wanted to show you up top. So you can see right here at the island, when I'm up this high, that light blue line right here, I'll come down. That's the edge of the map, of course. And you can be right here on the island. You can't literally be out on it. I've gone out there. It's kind of splashes around a little bit. Got a dude down here fishing. So I'm pretty sure you can fish. I have not tried that as of yet. There is no triggers or nothing here, so I did look for that. I do like how they did the map. I mean, these roads are right on the edge of the map. I do like that. They did a good job. I mean, they keep you right on the edge. Even right here. And you can see the edge where the blue is underneath the water. Just below me. Right by that rock. The bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And they did a phenomenal job. I mean, you got your tracks. Like I said, they come right straight through. Here's where you load everything onto the train. And then the train heads. I mean, it looks like they still got a few little things to fix up, but not much. Got good little fenced-in areas with it looks like orchards or something, some type of orchard. So you'd think. We got some cow pastures here. Yeah, oh, it's the animal dealer. Okay. Right at the edge of the map, too. I mean, literally right at the edge of the map. Got the animal dealer, then you got a quarry down here, and there is the vehicle that you can use to scoop up the stuff in this quarry. Alright, it's also right at the edge of the map. But this is what I wanted to point out. See how seamless the roads go? Go into another tunnel over there. Got the cars coming in and out of it. And just look at the edge of the map. It looks like this was going to be a bigger map. They cut it down because this is what they could get out. And they're going to extend it. Because you've already got fields. It's already planned out there. It's almost perfectly seamless right here. It merges really well. Then they got the forestry area with the road that cuts through. Another road that's just right here, kind of ghosted in, but going over to other fields over there. Then a main road that goes through. And granted, yeah, kind of dead ends right there, but hey. And then the big water over here. I mean, you can definitely see the edge of the map there. But they definitely have something planned. And they got some boats and everything down in that too. Which brings you right up to this mill. And this mill, literally at the edge. Here's your sawmill. And we got other farms and stuff over here. We got, this plant. Got a way station in and out. Then you got yourself your little pond over here so you can fill up your water tankers. You could see that something was going on right here. It's like, what's this? And definitely, nice railroad bridge. Where you put the road up underneath. Now, if this floods out type thing during like the winter gets, runoff. See, there's a functioning train. I told you there was one. Finally got to see it. I was just going off of what they said, so. But we got your waterways, which really good on the water. Some dude fishing again. Another dude over here fishing. At least they fish kindly, not too close to each other. Another guy down here. Or gal. Nice. Like to see that. But that is pretty much this map. It's not the biggest map in the world. Here, let me get up here in the corner. And you can see the other corner. And it's, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-second across the map pretty much just by flight. But not bad. I mean, so it's be easy to drive everywhere. So, means you got a good look at the map. Found out a little secret nobody else has said about this map yet. You can sell the palm trees on your property. You got a puppy dog. Okay. Let's get back into the map. And let's see how much these properties are. So for the, looks like the Big Mama Jamba for 43 acres, it's 1.3 million. This slice of pizza down here for 47 acres is 1.5 million. 43.38, 47. Wow, that's a bigger field. So that's the Big Mama Jamba. Okay, now we got the pastry over here, 1.3 million. 700 and some odd thousand. All right, now we know how much the big fields are worth. Let's go find one of the smaller ones. 2.2 3/4 acres for 78,000. Oh, let's see here. You get almost 4 acres for 121,000. See if we can find another small. Ah, here we go. Small field. Yeah, 3 acres for 86. 3.28 for 100,000 even. It all depends on where you want to go and what you want to do. But the nice thing is, there you are right here, and you don't have to do the, Shift Alt S to set your store over here so everything spawns in your field. Let it spawn in. You just go out your driveway, walk across the street, grab it, come back. Or go across the street, grab it, and drive it over to what 3 fields you might need. Well, actually, yeah, 3 fields. Now, this is all cows. A good move would probably buy this right here. If you had $2 million. But even here, even on this, I like how they do that. And the Santa Maria RS, that's where all your products go. And somehow I'm thinking they're getting that kind of connected to where you have that map, say Santa Maria's RS, then you send that out, it goes there. You load in that map and hit, retrieve shipment. Think about it. That would be dope. And if you buy spot number 1, yes, you get all of the roads. Let me get to this. Okay, you go down here, you buy spot. Whoops, that doesn't work with this one. That's right. Oh, crap. I recommend if you're good at saving, turn off autosave. It will help you from not getting any, if you're having a glitching problem and you have autosave turned on and you go into your menu just to quit the game so you can come back in where you had last saved at, even though you've been in there for a couple hours, it's because some glitch has occurred. Well, you can back up, come back in from that, and if it's like one of the newer mods you just picked up, at least it gives you a point of where that mod won't be selected, but it still will be there. So it'll actually take the glitch out of its own system type thing. So it makes it kind of nice. And here's your contracts. Got quite a few. And look at that. You got $104,000, $195,000, a $20,000 irrigation one, $13,000 fertilizing one, $27,000 fertilizing, and the deadwood for 158 bucks. Must be really deadwood. Here is your available. There is nothing here. Alright, we have gone over everything. I like the puppy. puppy. This is a lot like one of my dogs I used to have when I was a kid. But there you go. There is that map. We are going to go get ourselves a save in. Oops. You've been in here a while. And the autosaves don't really save properly anyways. But they will catch you in a glitch. And if you need a way to get that fixed, go to Mr. Sealy P page, and he has troubleshooting for if you're on console. I'll be putting out a troubleshooting one video here shortly myself for PC. Alright, now let's get to that last map. Alright, here goes nothing, guys. Here is Wilshaw. 733 megs, 43 mods required. Download. And I already told you how many I had to. I mean, yeah, I got lucky on that one. I said, heck with it. I bit the bullet and bam, it didn't go off. It just fell out and powder went on the floor, and that was it. Then the cap went, you got 9. I just had to laugh and say, hey, 9 I didn't have. Hopefully you're as lucky as me or mod hoarder like I am, and you get on, you won't have to worry about it. So here is Walchow. Yeah. Walchow. Walchow. I don't like slaughtering things. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to mock any name or any town or whatever it is out there. Just having a little fun. Same thing that you'd all do when you're pronouncing stuff American. Like, why? Trust me, I say the same thing and I'm American. So, oh, sorry about that, guys. Chat is open. Feel free. Hit that like and subscribe button so you can see more content. It's free. Alrighty, last map of the hour. I thought at least Mike would pop in by now. Okay, you pop in at the dealership as you see. And this map was a little bit glitchy with me. And I yanked as many mods out of it as I possibly could. Okay. Let's get to your farm. Oh, that's right. You don't have one. You come in at the store and that is it. But I did find out if you buy that, you own all the wooded area in the map. You own all the roads, everything that it becomes your map. And that will cost you $51 million. So, big man on campus or not? I mean, as you can tell just by the map view. let's go here and let's visit number 7. As you can see, the woods. And they've got what we call around here pecker poles and toothpicks. And they all look like Sasquatch has come through and marked his territory. Yeah, we would call these dead trees. But they need to be, I mean, that bark and everything gone that far up. There's nothing that could be rubbing on it to get rid of that bark, so it's got to be diseased. So you got to get it out of here. And the type is a manzanita. Yeah, red pine. You got a lot of manzanita around here. Can't throw a rock without hitting a manzanita. All right. And we got our pines, we got our cedars, we've got everything around here. This is Oregon. And that even sounded like the Oregon Ducks right there. They're making a touchdown. All right, now we wandered into town. I like how they got tire tracks going in and out of that building. That is sick. Some coming off here. Good. I like how they did that. Got yourself a little fishing area or just kind of want to chillax right here for a minute. There you go. Didn't really hear anything on the water, though. No birds. You got vehicles in the background. A bell. But, oh yeah, that's right. We have no start farm. We're just stuck right here. So, it is at the map. This is your crop calendar. It is the same. And it is a multi-fruit. So, it's just your typical green rye, vetch rye, winter barley, tactical, the spelt. You know, it's all the same. Most of the maps anymore are going to be this way. Oh, nothing here. Contracts. I mean, you come in and work contracts, yeah, you're going to make some money. I mean, 59,000 is average. You know, some low 80s and 30,000, but 59,000, you're going to make some money. Borrow the equipment, do it. Then do your supply transport. Learn the map. Let them pay you, then buy their land from them. And available, there you go. You own nada. And I did come in on a new farmer. DJ Goham, he was like, I can't find one. If anybody can find one, please let me know. Well, I just put out a video that says, ain't happening. It's not happening. And peas are about the average market price right now, if you have that market price one going on. So, best thing I can do for you guys is to, let's get into flight mode this way. Instruction. And let's go. So, if you own it, you might be able to sell it. So, that's what I'm thinking on this map. Okay, this looks like this field might have a fog. Yeah, this is a fog layer. Okay, it's just a fog. I thought it might have a water layer on it. But it's got good, beautiful roads. They did good on that. Good fenced-in areas. Viable lands. And it's a pretty decent-sized map, guys. Pretty decent. Let me get over to an edge. Oh, I got to go all the way to the corner. See, this one, this is not like the other map. This is like the way the maps are. It's just, at least the other map, it looked like you could drive on. I like it when they do that. Nothing against this map. I like this map. It does have some mod discrepancies, I will tell you that. I had selected a lot more mods than what I brought in. Probably another 20 or 30. I like how the roads. And it was laggy. Real laggy. Man, this is a big map, guys. A really big map. It's probably what, 7? It's probably a 4X. Man, nice sized lake. I like that. And I think this one has the Highlands fishing. No, you can go fishing basically. But yeah, there were some mod discrepancies. I didn't have some, enough mods selected. One or the other, because I came back in, reselected some mods, and as you can see, I'm kind of jerking across the screen up here. That's kind of how it was when I first came in. Man, you got some big fields, factories. Another big farmer. Oh, jeez. This is a horse stable farm. You can tell by all the horse equipment here. Yeah, you can see I'm lagging. Yeah, it's not a map for me, but what the world is that? Oh, a slurry basin. Cool. Just never. I don't deal with slurry too often, so nice. Irrigated fields. I came down to see if there were rice at first because I was up here. I just couldn't really tell. Oh yeah, got all kinds of neat stuff. Gas stations right there, and then we're back all the way back around to our shop. There was a water partner in that part of the field there, but I thought there was like no. The heck is out there in that field? Like there was something out in that one field. I wonder what it was. Oh well. Well, that pretty much concludes the tour of these maps. Pretty much if you own it, you can sell it. Whoa. I don't know if there was any collectibles anywhere, so no clue on that. I did not see that if there was any collectibles on the literature. But I do some skim reading from time to time, so it could have said it and I just didn't see it. Or missed it. I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, I'm back out here in this pasture. I want to see what the heck that was. It's just a pipe. A messed up pipe coming out of the ground. It's not even a collectible. No collisions on it, at least with by human or character. Must be a missile silo. Oh, how can you land perfectly in between without even trying? Just used up one of the gibbe's on my life. I won't be able to do that now. Only had one left. Almost 55. Running out of those gibbe's. Well, these will end the tour of the map. We've kind of ran around everything. Didn't see any sell points or nothing here. Only thing I can do is be like start purchasing things just to see anything else pops up. Oh, look at all that popped up. Okay, we're gonna go on a buying spree right now. Look at all that popped up. Look at all that popped up. We're going to F12 this. And we're going to put in another 3. Another 3 million. So we can see what all else is out here. Why not? Ain't going to hurt nothing. Divided fields. I like how they did that because I'm doing the same damn thing. Okay, let's see. 62 didn't really buy me anything. Don't see anything else, so that bought that. Not seeing anything else. All right, let's go see what that opened up, people. Oh, look at all that. We got animals up our wazooey. Calf, 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 calf. A lot of calf huts. And a cow barn. All right. And now we own all the plants. That's what's available. Now you own all the bio plants. All right. All in one storage. All right. Now you got triggers everywhere. Sleep triggers, everything. Now you got farms. Now, let's see here. Is there any vehicles we own? Nope, still just that. Dang, no farms came with vehicles. Well, one can wish, you know? Come on. I like that. I like how that's set up. Alright. Dealer. On DJ Goham's, his was, that tractor was running. It wasn't on mine, so that was kind of neat. Man, I like this. They did a good job with this shop. A little glitchy for me, but I can deal with that. I'll find the glitches where they're at. Alright. Looks like there's all kinds of greenhouses right here. Where are we at? Let's look on the map. Oh, so let's see what happens if you buy for 51 million. It will buy you everything else on the map. What the hell? What the hell? Let's do it. F12. Let's put 51 million. Enter. Oops. 51 million. Enter. Put 54 million in there. So I went for 51, bought a 54. And we're going to turn around and spend it that quick. Not going to get any interest off the money. Now we're down to 4 million. But now they all have triggers. And a fence that opens. So let's see what other productions we just picked up by buying the map. Huh. Bioengineer supply transport. Okay. Let's see here. Where were they at? Oh, right here. Yep. Picked up some more bio and a couple of greenhouses. That's all it did. For $51 million. You get 2 greenhouses and a bio plant. And now if you do any type of snow removal, you can't do it. And this is what's messed up. This is what I don't like, is if you buy something like this and you go back, like you want to sell it. As soon as this auto save, I should have shut it off. I thought I did. Like if I want to go back here and sell it. You can't sell this land with placeable objects. You need to sell these objects first. Well, it's... So you don't get to plow the roads and make money that way. But you get 2 greenhouses and a bio plant that you have to sell the land back to get your 50 million back. But yeah, I would say it's a money glitch. Oh wow. Nice. You can actually read those dang signs. Nice. A lot of times you couldn't. So they put some time and effort into this. Okay, where do you go? That's what I want to know. I'm stuck. I can't jump. Ugh. So what's that for? Is that a silo or is that something secret for later on? That's why the map's glitching. Well, the world may never know. Alright, so recap. I bought that for the 51 million. I had to put that on. And you don't get a start farm. But I went around and because I was like getting like, okay, gotta have something. So I went around and bought all certain little lands here and there. Just to pop in the up all these. Now we got residents and houses. Farmhouses, farmhouse. These are all yours. You can sell these farmhouses off. Oh man, talk about instant income. A lot of things like that popped up. They did do some interesting things on this map. I gotta give them that. Kudos. But that is the last map. So this is doesn't matter if you're on new farmer, start from scratch, whatever, you start from scratch. There is no new farmer mode. You get nothing. And that's just a usable forklift. So take away the green dots that I bought and all the cash up there, and it's what you come in with. And this land, this to let you know, is not that cheap. $2 million, $2 million, $2 million for something big. Oh, $2 million. There's almost $1 million. 120 some odd thousand. 40 some odd thousand. So if you want to buy these small fields between $40,000 to $80,000, then there you go. That would be the perfect thing for you. But that is going to conclude this tour. Oh man, I got sleep triggers everywhere. All these houses. When I bought the land, I got all these houses. then I can sit here and do something like, for a role playing, this is a perfect map for this. It's a good role playing map. Get in here, get into your constructions. What is it? Nope. Can't remember where they're at. Oh, generators. There we go. For sale sign. You can put one in. There's a for sale sign right there. You grab that. Make that bad boy like. Oh, I'd actually just put it in free mode. Put it right there. And that'll take $900 and some odd out of your thing a month. Because you own it. And then that way you got one up for sale or up for rent. Then you can get, let's see here. Sold sign, sold sign. You can put one, it's however you want to play it. Right. Wherever you want to put it. Take that, grab that, put that here. Boom, there goes $9,000 out of your pocket every month. And then you can come along, get in removing or whatever. Sell that off. You look at it, okay, that was my sold sign. It was the deducting money, you sell it. And then he quits deducting big chunks out of your money. But with this, the for rent sign, you can treat them as rent. And then you can, whatever your minusing was, you can start plussing it in because that's what they're paying out. $900 a month. Boom. Well, now that they're paying it, you don't want everybody to see it, so you just kind of toggle free mode and boom. You get your money, but they can't see it. Then when you come back, you can still get up to it, select it, sell it. Done. No income coming in, no income coming out. But if you own it, you can just come up and just sell it that way and make yourself 200 some odd thousand. Or you can rent it out, role play it, and make $900 a month. It's nice how you have all kinds of houses all over the place, so you can sell them off as you need. Make your money, $51 million back. I'd put some of those income ones that you see cars in, and there you own the house. Just start putting, start putting those signs up. But that should take care of this map. Real quick recap. Typical crop calendar. Nothing new and special, really. Oh, yeah, wait. Yeah, this is the one that is actually the multi-fruit. My bad. I've done 4 maps today. It's the last one. This is the multi-fruit calendar. And contracts, after we've been in the game for quite some time, there is just oodles of them. Keep yourself busy. They all are real well-paying contracts. All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I did all 4 of the maps that came out today. The first 3 that I did were the cross-platform format, and this was the one that, well, this is the cross-power format. No, this was PC only. This one right here, and the other 3 were cross-platformated. And to recap on this Wilshire, it is 733 megs, 43 required mods. And then Gaucho, it has 281.66 megs and 11 required mods. The rolling farmlands of Michigan was 104.64 megs and 10 required mods. And the Combs was 274.52 megs with 10 required mods. All were decent maps, all on this. Hit the like, follow button. That way you can bookmark this and take a look at it. Go back. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? I was just getting ready to get out of here. This map's not really the good one for any type of logging, I would say. Let me back up. This is, I mean, it costs you $51 million to buy the map, but it's just not the map for that. If you want to do a lot of good farming and whatnot, yes. Because, let's see here, let me get to the map, Mike. Let's see here, yeah. As you can see, it's not that dense. I'll go here. Yeah, and just from right here, enough said. These are manzanitas. No, this is a Manchurian. Oh, yeah, whatever. Red pines. And they're row planted with a few, yeah, deadwoods in here. Lodge pine. Lodge pole. Well, we call these things pecker poles and toothpicks around where I'm at. So, not a bad little map, but not the one for you. For logging, at least. I don't know. I don't know if there was any logging maps today. I did look around, but I don't think any of them were logging. All right, that's the end of the maps. Let's take another look in these maps when I get out of here. That map was lagging. I only was running 400 a little over 400 mods. And that's the one with the 43 required download mods. So it's nothing to write home about the Willow Shao. Now, let's see here. It did have like a little wooded area, a couple like right there and right here, so that wasn't one. This one had a couple, yeah, you can see a couple logging areas, not like a logging map. And the Combs, this would be the one I would say is for you. It's got its logging area. It's a nice map. You own right here. Let me get into the bigger screenshot. Oops, went right past it, damn it. Okay, this is your start farm right here, and this field cuts right off, kind of looks like South America down here what you own. And then you own this up here. Kind of literally it follows the road, comes right through here, cuts across, comes back up along the tree line, and this is like a sheep pasture and everything. This field, when I came in where my cursor's at, was cotton. Everything else is grassland, but this is the closest thing they had to a logging. And these was the more denser areas in the center. And this was all kind of thin. But it wasn't a bad map, I'll say that. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? I'll do it for you, Mike. I'll go do it. I'll go take a look at it real quick. And that was the look Combs, right? Yeah. This thing loads in so quick. Like 437 mods all I put into it. I didn't really put anything into it, just, you know, quality of life mods. Plus the required. It was nice when I downloaded this one. It's supposed to have 10 required mods. The map popped up and then 2 other mods, and that was it. It was all. Like, yes. It was like that on all 4 maps. All 4 maps, if you download them all, there is 74 total required mods. Me, I already had most of them. I only had to download 21 of them with all 4 maps. That's half of what the first map has for required mods. Sorry if I got a little quiet. My mic was sitting out a little far. I was taking a drink. There we go. I knew she was going to slam it home. Okay, like I said, there's your start areas. And then they're weird areas to buy. And if you want to buy the outskirts like that, you can. You can buy it from right here, and it's $31 million to buy the forest. So you come up with $31 million to buy the outskirts. Let's visit. And here's the outskirts. Got a lot of bushes. Oh, did I buy a chainsaw yet? No, I didn't. A lot of bushes, a lot of trees. So that's why I said this probably be a pretty good one for you. Trying to get out of the woods. Oh, yeah, there we go. And there you be. That was that area. So that's 31 million. $600 some odd thousand. That buys you that. 700,000 buys you that. 800,000 buys you that. There you go. 700 some odd thousand for that. 300 some odd thousand for that. 200,000 for that. And there's the 200, what 200,000 buys you. Let me get out of the bush. Gives you good little areas. And the mill's right here. At least some sort of mill. Where are we at? The warehouse. And a... I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it. Alright. So, there is definitely a lot of different things that you can buy. By alongside the roads, I mean, roadsides, difference. I mean, look at that. Look how funky that is. That's just buying the road system itself. But, if you're going to do any type of winter work, don't buy the road system. Because if you plow it, you're not getting paid. Just saying. Alright, well, Mike, you came in a little bit on the late side. Oh, the other thing about that map, the one I was just on, just before I put you on this one so you could see it, the crop calendar, you start you out in February. Their winter and summer is flip-flop. So January, February, no, December, January, February is their summer. So August, when it's like June, July, and August, that's their winter on that other map. Got a cow pasture, barn, sheep, cow stall, pasture sheep. Yeah, you got a lot. And a lot of contracts to boot on this map. Got a cotton contract right there. Supply and transport cotton, $115,000. Alright. I am going to back out of this one and call it. Alright, Mike. I hope you have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. I sure do appreciate it. You want to recap on the other two? Go ahead and back up on the video. But I am going to call it. I need to feel better. I'm sick right now, and I just need to kind of relax. A lot of maps today. Took me a couple hours to get them all. Well, about 4 hours to get it all done. So I'm kind of beat. So I will catch you all later. I will definitely be back on later on today. All right. Take her easy, Mike. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Much love there.